Okay. First ever level 6 leper? Actually, I think it is.
Things are not as bad as they seem.
Alright. So we knocked out leper on that one. First man-at-arms on that one. Although we might want a second man-at-arms. Not that we can bring it, but just in case. We knocked out cultists. And what was the fourth class? Plague Doctor. I didn't even have it listed there for some reason, but okay. Plague Doctor's done as well. Good. Where are we headed next? Accuracy at the cost of no damage, or rather, accuracy at the cost of no stress is sometimes valuable. We have a lot of options here. All the medium ones are things we should think about. I actually don't like Cove level 5 without stress healing. It's really good if you have stress healing, but it's kind of dangerous with the groupers and with no recovery fights because you don't have stress healing. It's not that great. I think All Saints Day is just a reduction in stress healing costs, which I'm not too excited about. I think I'm going to the fucking Warrens. That doesn't feel so good. Alright, well, let's see the comp. This is a quick way to lose a Jester. Let's bring the Jester to the Warrens. God, I was just considering like something like this with an occultist. It would look like this. That feels like a really quick way to lose some characters. I guess I do have one guard. What's the most dangerous enemy and most dangerous dungeon? Warrens is the most dangerous dungeon. That's not a boss fight or a boss dungeon. What's the most dangerous enemy? I don't know, man. There's a lot of them. A lot of really dangerous enemies. Okay. I would like this item. I would like to level a Jester. What's my other Hellion look like? Zephyra. Madmen are one of the highest stress dealing enemies, but so are ghouls. And then so are a lot of the level 5 enemies that you never see until you get to level 5. I think the number one, the enemy that kills me the most is the Swine Butcher. I think he's the guy who has the most kills on me. Probably him and spiders. The Shambler is a fucking pain in the ass. And level 5 Shamblers are essentially, they're not unkillable, but it's never worth the risk of trying to kill one. I like what I brought for this Jester in terms of like if this is a Jester that will survive if any Jester would survive the Warrens level 5, it's this Jester, right? He's got 20% stress reduction in the Warrens. He hates beasts, which means he gets another 15% stress reduction versus pretty much everything in the Warrens. He's unyielding, on guard, and hard skinned. He has no fucking intention of dying in the Warrens. It's still like about a coin flip whether or not he makes it out alive. Alright. I think I am bringing this low hit point group here. Can't recall why, but I think that's what I'm doing. Okay, let's assume this. Alright, do we have any crap to sell? Not really. I do hate this item. I consider it pretty much never worth using, so I suppose I could just sell it. Alright. I have my bleed amulet yet. Don't have either of these. I don't think I'm going to be using either of them either, though. Do we have any of these classes here? Abomination, Hellion, or Leper? We sure do. Could I get 300 of these if I wanted? It's 147. Yeah, I can. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's grab the Outsider's Bonfire, I think. Yes. Hey, nice. I'd eat there. Okay. So we get 2 extra camping points now. Cool. I saved the bus because right now I have the money. If V-Wolf shows up, I'll just level everybody. I'll level everybody, all their gear, all their weapons, and not worry about the fact he's going to destroy my guild or my blacksmith. And the only thing I will care about then is if, after he's killed my guild or blacksmith, if he kills them, if he kills buildings, V-Wolf, because I'm not going to do him, then him breaking my sanitarium would be the part I care about, and this will leave me reserves to deal with the sanitarium being broken. So that's the reason why I traded those off, even though normally I prioritize bus, the least important of all 3 of them. Okay, let's get going here. We know who we're bringing. Do we need more sanitizing? We do. When will I build the monument? I don't know, man. I don't know. We'd like to get rid of that disease. Scattering's not that big a deal. Thin-blooded is a big deal. Anyone who's lower than level 6 who needs stuff removed, yes. Anybody else? No. I don't think I'm bringing Cook. I'm pretty sure I'm bringing the other one, so Thin-blooded is not that important. Let's get rid of the yips first. Okay. Alright, let's provision our guys. I'm a bit scared about this dungeon, honestly. Swine fucking skeevers are the most disgusting enemy ever. They're so scary. Alright, I will be running Beast Slayer Ring and Sun Ring on the Jester. I'll be running stun percentage and damage and accuracy here. How is this sort by rarity? Why are you down the bottom? Did I misclick on that sort by rarity? I must have. Okay, I would like consistent healing here, but someone's got to bring a map. I don't want minus stun resist in this dungeon at all. So I think I'm going to run double stun here again. I'm going to run stun amulet and accuracy. And I think that means I need a map here. We're on Ancestors map. I'd like plus healing. I don't think I have a plus healing ability though. Could run accuracy. A part of me just wants to be like, let's run Death's Door resist for this one. Bleed resist is a thing too. But accuracy is pretty clutch. Alright. We have the correct skills on this Tound. I wouldn't mind getting Encourage on the Jester. Or the Hellion. Actually, that looks alright to me. Alright. So, let's do their gear. I think I already did this. I did have their gear set up, and we know where we're going. Order looks pretty okay. We're not going to be in position 3 in this guy, so I don't need stun skill enabled. I need that one enabled. And I do need stun on the dog. Need stun here. Then we bleed here. Okay, let's try it. Do I want to run medicinal herbs for Rebel? Not so sure. Didn't end up going with resists. I don't think I do. I already have a pack. No, I think that'll work. Let's run this. Two seconds. All right.
They breed quickly.
100% of room battles we have to backtrack, unfortunately.
But perhaps we can slay them.
These on the way out. Hope a map, I suppose, would be useful. We can get the map will be useful on the way out. There is a room battle way the hell over there. Kind of sucks. Who's trap disarming for us? The Hound, probably. Who's got the map? Alright, let's take a look at this fight. Fuck, straight up a swine skeever. I hate this enemy. I don't even remember what he does. Let's go look him up, but I just remember he's fucking evil. Spit to the roast is how he opens.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
It's a forward 1 stun and knockback. Welcome, GG Kumpatsy. Thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Alright, Goring fight. Yeah, I just remember him being so fucking nasty. Does any of this matter? Rank requirement 1, 2, 3, 4. Rank requirement 2, 3, 4. Rank requirement 2, 3, 4. No, everything he does is shitty. Except Goring Flight, which is what we want him to do. So we want to get him in rank 1 or 2. It's going to be really hard. What's his move resist? 70%? So he has a 70% chance to fail the move effect. It doesn't seem very good.
A decisive pummeling.
Nice crit. What's our hit percentage? 90%. He's fairly stun resistant. And he's fairly quick. He's 9 speed. Okay, he is now in position 2, although we got crit for it. That's kind of good. I want to do damage there. I did wonder about that. I actually trained it up on this character to bring if it bleeds for this dungeon, because I often find that position 4 damage isn't that valuable in this dungeon, and bleeds tend to be fairly good. I could yop and potentially stun him again, so we'll try for that. Alright, I would like to consistently go first, but I'd also like to kill this guy, so let's do a little bit of damage. Just missed our nuke. That's fucking scary as shit. Come on. This is how we lose characters, by the way. Critical is off of swine. Remember I told you the swine butcher's my the enemy who kills me the most? Yeah. 7 to 13. If we take a dog treat, we could probably kill it. Okay.
Annihilated.
He's at 170 stun resist. He's probably not going to be stunned anytime soon. I think we should dump a little bit of damage into him.
Impressive.
Crit. Oh, he's acting. Oh god. What is it? Alright. I resisted the stun. Getting pretty fucking beat up. Oh, 3-point heal is not adequate at all. Alright, let's stun before act. We could I think we stun here. Okay. Let's kill.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
This fucking dungeon, man. This dungeon. Alright, let's heal.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Let's chop off a piece of this guy. He's gonna kill the jester. There's Butcher Cut, my least favorite ability. Okay, we resisted the bleed though. Solid. We have to the end of next round to kill him, right? End of round 5. Let's make sure he doesn't get to act next round. Take a damage buff as well as a heal. Slice off another crit. That's 3 crits for Billy. Okay, he's actually dead to the dot. So we can just heal. Hope the occultist goes next. Alright. Guess we fish for a crit since he's dead anyways.
Press this advantage.
Alright.
Give them no quarter.
That was a little bit scary. As I said, the Warren's level 5 is absolutely horrifying in every way. I'm debating whether I should have brought more food. That's what I should have done. I should have maxed out on food for this dungeon. Oh god, a skeever and a madman. God, these fights are so miserable. I don't want this fight at all. Do we just eat the stress from the madman? This guy is a high... These three combined, this guy has ridiculous crit chance and he applies bleeds. This guy has fairly a good crit chance and applies bleeds. And this guy does shit tons of damage and sometimes stuns or bleeds. And this guy sometimes stuns. Like, this combination is a really good combination for killing heroes. I forgot to turn on the skill I wanted here as well. I think I'm gonna eat the madman's attacks. Seems fucking ridiculous. There's no way I can just let a madman cast over and over again, right? That would be ludicrous.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
That's the one I hate. Okay. Oh, stun on the healer. Feels bad, man. Okay.
How quickly the tide turns.
Yeah, he just went again. Now there's a 6-point dot on like half my fucking team. Because this guy's a fucking asshole. Remember when I said those things were dangerous? They're really, really dangerous. Healer's already acted this round too. We gotta stun this guy so he doesn't just one-shot the fucking healer who will die to the dot. Everybody's low. Alright, healer first. I almost should have healed the jester there because I only have one jester and I have 3 occultists. This is a decent chance of double stunning. Fuck. Jester hasn't acted. If he gets a dot there, he can die. Alright. They've got to kill this guy. So he's dead now before he acts, so that's good. Still got this guy in the back, and then this guy needs to be stunned. Also, a guard here would be pretty fucking nice. Let's look for damage on the back ranks. I don't know that anyone else can do damage in the back ranks. Alright, has to be the jester. Anyone is ever curious why I don't like occultists for healers? Okay. I don't know what happens with fights if you retreat from them and you're not finished them. That's my only jester. I can retreat here.
The sin is not in being outmatched, but in failing to recognize it.
All right, we can't roll in the death door check on the jester. It's just even with unyielding, it still represents a 30% chance, or what is it, 23% chance that we're gonna lose our jester, and losing our jester means I have to level a jester from 0 to 6. So yeah, I also can't go back into that fight right now, not in this shape. So we need to back up to the next corridor, camp in the room, and try to reset. We can only do that once per dungeon because we only have 1 camp, but I can't take that fight like that. So if I didn't have a bandage either, we'd be fucked right now. Okay, let's camp. Do I have removed mortality debuff here? This is actually one of the few times that might be useful. I can almost guarantee we're not using Dark Strength right now. Pretty good chance we're not using Abandon Hope as well. Let's take a look at the stress distribution. Yeah, pretty unlikely. Alright. Let's take a look at maybe Dark Ritual. Okay. I do have herbs, so I can extend the life in here a little bit if I find a food wagon in terms of food. So I think I will risk the high food.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
All right.
Rats in a maze.
I don't want to. We have 14, cool, which is cool as well. But all right. So I'm looking at Unspeakable Commune plus Dark Ritual for 7. Every Rose for 10. I guess I don't have to do Dark Ritual. I do have Hound's Watch. Therapy Dog for 13. Or could Revel here, but I don't want the negative buffs here. I would actually like positive buffs on her, but I don't think I'm going to be able to afford it in stress. So, Therapy Dog, Every Rose for 6, 10. And I might as well just do Hound's Watch instead for 14. Alright. So, does this cause stress? Yes, it does. So we need to remove stress items here. Do we have a resist item? No. Will cost us torches to do this too. But I want the heal on the Jester before we go back into the fight. I don't really care about the speed debuff too much, but I do care about the health right now. I don't think I've ever used this ability before, because it's just so bad mostly. Okay. Should have Therapy Dog first for the resist. That was a mistake. I actually could have 20% or 25% resist for that. It's a mistake in the ordering. Blows.
The darkness holds much worse
Alright.
than mere trickery. And
Fucking fight just spawned. Can that be the fucking Shambler?
the way is lit. The path is clear.
Alright, I can get some health back from this, but this is a pretty nasty little fight. A stress ghoul plus a swine. Okay. I need to turn on the bleed on her.
A powerful blow.
Damn. It's a nasty little fight that spawned. I'd like to go faster than him next round. Don't want to get that stun off. probably kill him before he acts again.
A singular strike.
Just a second, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's see if we can't make this work. Oh, we're in the wrong position with this guy. I can't attack now. It's kind of actually a little bit unpleasant. Can't hit him at all. Alright, don't bleed him, please. Can get through the protection. He's at 5. He's dead. Do we want the crit or the crit heal? Stress reduction would be nice.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Alright, we're going to hold on to that for a minute. Let's go take this fight. We have to kill all the room fights, unfortunately, so we have to take this fight anyways. We're fairly... We did recover health-wise. Mortality buffs are gone. Debuffs are gone. We can't camp again, though, so we can't fuck up another fight like that. Not that we fucked it up particularly. We just got crit on. It is the same fight, and it's reset. That's really unpleasant. I think I chose wrong last time, by the way, in killing the madman first.
The will to fight.
Skeever's too fucking dangerous, even with Doomsay, which is ridiculous, but... It's just the amount of damage this unit puts out is absurd. Damn, accusation on my low HP one.
The horror. A devastating blow.
Me next, please. Nice. We might even be able to kill the madman this round, which would be fucking smooth. Awesome. Alright.
A faint hope blossoms.
Alright, still get crit on the Jester, of course. And they still stun the healer right after critting the Jester. So he'll be... No, he's at 1.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
It's like, I almost think it's just not worth going into the Warrens at level 5 versus, and when you're in no light versus those things. The Skeevers are just so stupidly overpowered. Alright, let's do damage. Damage. I'm hoping to kill it before it acts, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. I can't do damage there. Damn, he went first here. Don't crit me.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Dude, Bushers, I hate them. I hate them so much. Okay, buff there.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Oh, he's at 1. He's gonna get another fucking action off. Alright, just don't crit. I don't care other than that. This is actually fine. Because he has a lethal dot on him, he won't trigger reinforcements. So, and he'll die before he can act, so I can get a round of healing in here. So that works out okay.
Great
Okay.
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I'll actually take some food if there's food here.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I want my consumables. So it's probably time to get rid of one of these shitty trinkets. Which is shittier. They're both pretty shitty. Alright. But we did survive that encounter after they tried so hard to kill our jester. Did I already get that? Felt like I didn't get that, but apparently I did. All the level 5s are doable, especially with stress healing. It just gets a little bit sketchy when you run into the unique enemies, and the skeever is probably the worst, although the Warren's one, I remember the Wields one being pretty bad too. We had a lot of dungeon left to be this stressed out though. Honestly, I don't really need money, and I'm never going to use this item. It's not even a good item. So I am using shovels, torches. These are all actual use items. So is that. A tire top rank is actually use items. I think I'm just going to leave this. Okay, let's keep our torch scouting going. Another fight. I'm not sure how, by the way, Shambler fights work in terms of spawning. Does it replace it? So in other words, that corridor fight that spawned, could that have been a Shambler? Because that would have been definitely a kick in the nuts if that had been a Shambler right afterwards. Take the speed buff because I wouldn't be able to attack with the occultist if I did in the other order. It's too bad. He is stunnable now though. Unfortunately, we only have 2 rounds to kill this guy, and I'm not sure we can kill him in 2 rounds. Oh, that's really good timing though, to have the occultist go first. Yeah, we can definitely kill him in 2 rounds. He's actually dead right now. Okay. Getting some stress healing out of the dog, too. He did 2 lethal finishing blows and a critical hit there, which is pretty nice. It's a little greedy, but I think I'm going to toss the food for the gold. Torchlight nice and high. Doing this in no light is also really painful. We just found 3 more room bites. That's really unpleasant. And one of them has a corridor fight in front of it. We can actually avoid the corridor fight by going around this way. Let's see what these curios are. Holy water, holy water. Can't use them anyways. So we will avoid that fight.
Such blockages are unsurprising.
If we had a stress healer, like in terms of we're actually allowed to use stress healing, it's sometimes worthwhile to take the corridor fights. They seem to be in general weaker than the room fights. Another disgusting fight. There's no target here that we can ignore.
Decimated.
I can't hit the fucking madman here either. Just resisted the stun. Don't crit me, please. It's beautiful.
Diminished.
Just missed our kill. Need to stun here again if I can. Oh, he just resisted a stun again. 120 stun resist is not fucking around. I'm gonna use Demon's Pull just to kill the corpse so he can't pig spear me. I'm gonna burn off this minus 15% stress because I don't want to become afflicted. We'll look for a stun. Finally. Start bleeding him. And 60% stun resist right now. This is 165 with another 25. I think it's better to do damage here. Okay.
Death waits.
The crit's the worst part about that for the stress. I don't really care about the rest of it. We can stun here. Dude, that has pretty good stun percentage. It's 185 versus his 120, so we're at 65% chance. He's resisted a lot of 65% stuns this fight. Just resisted another 65% stun.
Well struck.
It's a decent sized heal, but he is getting another action off. Good.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
I'm just looking for a crit here. I guess I should look for a crit. What's my highest crit percent chance? 4 plus 10. Okay.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Another nasty fight. I'm worried about this hound. I don't really have anything more for him. Kind of need to be able to hit all these positions. I have Blight and Bleed Cure in my inventory. I think I'm going to run if it bleeds for a fight or two here. Hound Trap Disarm is high enough that if I can make inventory space, I can do that. So let's do that. Okay. Alright. This fight can be reasonable, except both this character and this character can AoE heal, or AoE stress heal. And this character is super crit heavy. So we'll dump try to kill this character if we can. 5 to 10. Oh, it low ended. Good crit. Okay, don't crit me, bro. Nice. Let's get into position. Let's drag him forward. Another crit, super nice. Could stun him in that position. That's fairly appealing. Arena Whips is really unpleasant. I would like to actually stun here. I guess I could just rack up a bleed. You know, or get my bleed resisted, whatever's more convenient. Let's artillery him. Nice crit. I'd like to kill. I need to stun here though. Even if this guy just does rush shot, that's fine. I just need this guy not to act this round. We can still hit him with the Jester in that position. The only single target attacked. That's fine by me. That will kill him. Good. I actually posted Misamoso in the thread about that. Let's give him a bleed. Should get 2 ticks of that. Alright, he's not dead yet, but he is. Let's throw a heal here. Let's look for a crit. Has a really high crit percentage on that ability. And I'd love to crit this guy for the stress heal, but I think I actually need a little bit of health.
The slow death, unforeseen,
Alright.
unforgiving.
It's okay. Alright, straight on to another room fight. And we're low on food. That sucks. Let's hope this is the last one for the dungeon. It's the most reasonable of the fights so far that we've seen. Surprising that they're going ahead of the Jester. Jester is on guard, locked in. Yeah, what the fuck did he speed roll with 13? Then he's going below. He's going after the Hound. Damage there. Not enough to kill, unfortunately. We're lucky the Hellion goes next. We can kill that before it acts. We're gonna get hit twice here, but we did kill the really high stress casters. They can just crit. I mean, these guys will cause a fuck ton of stress when they crit, and they're pretty high crit chances, so it can be bad still. Don't fucking do it. Don't do it. Okay, no crits. It's good. Should kill it. What I think about the faded quirk, I'm not entirely sure I understand exactly how it works. In general, I don't think it's very good, but it depends what it does exactly. If it takes my miss percentage at 10% and moves it down to 5, that's decent. But I don't know how it works for other hit percentages below that. If it is a 50% thing, then that's decent, but I don't really know. Let's kill the Jester. Stun here again. Damn, resisted.
Death by inches.
Let's hit him once. Okay. Makes a missed attack hit for a 10% chance. That's pretty shit then. Because most of the time you're going to be prioritizing itemization for a hit cap at you're going to try to get your hit cap to 90%. So if it's only giving you 10% of that 10% already, so he's only helping you essentially, it's only giving you 1% hit, that's pretty weak. Alright, let's make sure we go first the round after. He's not, so he might be stunnable this round. We'll attempt. Ooh, nice to see a crit out of the Hound. Some stress healing there, let's hit him. Also a crit, also stress healing. So yeah, it gives him 1% extra accuracy. So it's 10% increase in his accuracy, or essentially just plus 1% at hit. I think is terrible. Let's heal here. I'd love to get the killing blow with the Hound. Just for the stress to heal.
Blood quickens.
Nice. Alright.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Hey, fucking right. Alright. Pretty brutal. I mean, honestly, if we count the dungeons, it's not like we got out of there early. I mean, we took... There's a fight here. I think we had one... Was there a room fight there or not? I don't remember. But we had 2 skeever fights, as well as a number of room corridor fights and a bunch of room fights here. So, kind of nice to get out of here. I will go just a little bit further, because we can start tossing stuff that we don't need. But,
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
grab that. And that. And is there anything else worth going for? It's just another fight. Actually, I won't be going any further then. This is fine. Okay, let's go home. Stack minus accuracy to make faded trigger more often? Yeah, you could do that, I guess. I mean, I guess the value is better on a low accuracy character, so faded is probably better, therefore, on a healer who's not going to be running accuracy itemization, and a leper who's just going to have fucking super negative accuracy anyways. But it still probably doesn't strike me as worth locking in. Okay. Balance trace replaces backtracker, that's fine. Photomania is excellent. Clutch Hitter is decent. And Cove Tactician replaces Warren's Adventure. It doesn't matter because we're never going back to any of those locations with the Jester, who's now 6. And Billy survived, which was really close this playthrough. As I said, the Warrens kills my Jesters. Like, I lose Jesters and the Warrens at a higher rate than I think anywhere else. So, any other class in any other location.
You broad tolerance in your choice of means.
Alright. My choice of memes.